Why Bee and Puppycat is genius. Let me take you back to the animation industry in 2013. Shows like Adventure Time, Regular Show, and Gravity Falls are in full swing, and we are about to see the beginnings of great shows such as Rick and Morty and Steven Universe. But little did we know, 2013 also is going to bring with it the beginnings of the indie revolution, and it's most evident with the beginning of Natasha Allegri's Bee and Puppycat. Bee and Puppycat does most everything so excellently, and the show is definitely worth taking a closer look at. We will start with just what the show is at its core, and that is an independently made animated short series that is tonally mature and takes clear inspiration from Eastern animes. There was a lot in that description, so let's break it down into 4 main parts, shall we? And it all starts with the awesome fact that the show is independently made behind the direction of Allegri and on the platform of Cartoon Hangover. Indie cartoons are just oh so special. They don't come around very often, and when they do, you rarely see one with the animation and production quality of Bee and Puppycat. Especially back in 2013, this show really was one of the pioneers of the indie animation industry that is really booming in today's age, and I think the show can take a decent chunk of the thanks for that. Then you have the fact that the show, at least the original one, is out of a short series. The 10 episodes in season 1 are all sub 10 minutes, and because of that, it makes it so the show is quick and easy to watch, say over one weekend. That formula, along with the fact that the show is just brilliant, means that each of these episodes has hundreds of thousands, even millions of views on the Cartoon Hangover YouTube channel. And because, YouTube's free. There's that too. And then, you got one of my favorite aspects that animated shows can bring to the table, and that is the demographic department. Bee and Puppycat is able to masterfully fit itself into the seemingly impossible audience with its adult tones and dialogue that can still be enjoyed and indulged by a youth audience. So few shows are written maturely enough, but also aren't too profane and adult, that Bee and Puppycat really shines as being an outlier and falling into that awesome gray area. And when shows do fall into the gray area, like Infinity Train, executives say that they don't have a target audience and they cancel shows like that. So, Bee and Puppycat really is such a triumph. And then lastly, you got the anime-inspired coat of paint the show attaches to its animation, art style, and overall build and makeup. It's got that, fever dream, I don't even know what's going on vibe to it, like Spirit Away and Scott Pilgrim Takeoff has. It's got more of that anime-type vibe to it, and the show is just so artistically beautiful. Its unique palette, animation, and style were so elite that they wrote a whole book about how to thrive in the animation industry with Bee and Puppycat taking the front cover spotlight. You gotta be a pretty genius show to pull that off. Oh wait, I haven't even mentioned Lazy in Space yet. So yeah, Netflix picked up Bee and Puppycat for 16 new top-of-the-line episodes and called it Lazy in Space. It's pretty much just more of the great content we know and love, except a bit more mainstream, polished, and story-driven. If you haven't yet, do yourself a favor and go check this show out, you're gonna really love it. I love most everything about the show. It delivers in pretty much every way you could wish for. I'll try and end here by describing this show in the best possible way I can. It's like if you took a Studio Ghibli movie plot, a soft bubbly and pastelified Eastern anime, and YouTube animated short series, and put it all into a magical blender. Allegri did that, and she got one of the most delicious TV series smoothies I've ever enjoyed. And that is just why Bee and Puppycat is genius.